Shut up. Hey guys.
I die. I will be dying, yes. Welcome back. This is the first time we've had all three of these people in a call since September 11th, 2001.
I don't know if you guys knew, but I am in fact one of those people.
Nathan looks like gay Ozzy Osbourne.
Shut up. First off, I look like a really cool Ozzy Osbourne
No,
who happens to like men.
No. Yes, that last part, yes. Yes. I have a fidget spinner.
Whatever.
Yes.
I don't even deal with haters anymore.
Chris, you alive?
I'm gonna turn on YouTube and have like an hour of just interesting pictures. Have an hour of nightmare fuel, just for me to look at as they do the podcast.
Just Chris, are you alive? I wasn't prepared for
Hey, you
that,
good?
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Break. 3-month break.
That's actually the title of my autobiography.
3-month break.
It's just asking a question.
No, long time coming. It's all about my erectile dysfunction.
My next essay title would be "How was your break for 2 months?"
I think it's been longer than that. It's probably been
Like 3 months.
4 or
No, I
5.
saw the YouTube channel. It was.
Oh, okay.
3 months. Like 3 or 4.
But yeah, mine's been pretty good. A lot of shit happened, I'm not gonna lie. But good stuff. Stuff that make you go, yeah, baby.
Yes, baby.
Yeah, baby.
I prefer not to go, yeah, baby.
Why?
I prefer to like, fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
But,
No, fuck it, we bowl. But if that happens, then we
Fuck
ball
it, we
balled, you know.
balled.
Fuck it,
balled.
we balled.
Yeah, baby.
oh.
But how's your
No,
break been, Nathan? How's the Great Depression been?
I don't know. I've been bored this entire time.
Depressing.
Finally got to build this. I'm really happy.
I first of all, went to Culver's the other day, and the lady didn't spit in my food.
What's on that?
God,
What the fish? What the fish?
that's what I'm saying. And like, went to South Dakota, didn't get to fight a bear. Went to Colorado, didn't get to fight a bear. Went back home, didn't get to fight a bear.
Chris, have you fought any bears?
Oh no, not too bad.
Oh, I fought myself in a dream.
Oh my god.
Reach
I lost.
dog. Hey yo? Does that mean you're weak or you're strong?
No. We roundhouse kicked each other at the same time.
Wait, if you fight yourself and you lose, are you like too weak or are you too strong?
Somewhere in the middle.
That's
I'm
one thing
the
I've always
ultimate
found interesting
neutral.
is when someone's like fighting themselves in like video games or anything and they lose to it, it's like, sweet. So I'm like too strong, right? Or like, how does this work? I don't know what to do about this information. Do I hit harder? I'm like healthy, or am I like I don't know.
Oh, I missed.
Don't ask me. Oh my god. Dude, we had some fucking Wagyu steak tonight. Kinda banged.
Dang. I'm gonna pull up a train hopping video and watch that as I do this podcast.
You're watching a train hopping video? It's like Subway Surfers? Is that a weird way of saying Subway Surfers?
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's train hopping and dodging security on tube.
The parkour for an hour.
Yard
That's
boys.
for a whole game.
Huh?
There's someone named like Hobo Shoestring, and he has like 3 fingers, but he's really interesting. And yeah.
What'd you say, Chris? You said something about hardcore.
can we put parkour Minecraft in the
Oh yeah,
background the
definitely.
entire time?
But not even
Yeah,
like actual
and can we
videos,
get
just
like
us, just the audio.
Can we get like Subway
can we get
Surfers in
like
the
fake Reddit
in
threads with
there?
everything we're talking about on it?
Yes, please.
Put a Family Guy edit above the Minecraft jumping edit too.
I am F.
It's got to be like a random
24.
Family Guy edit.
My husband at the time was M. 21. We were going through a lot
And
of
put
sexual
3 a.m. on there
conflict.
somewhere. Is 3 a.m. still a thing, or are like kids moving on from that?
Yeah, they're probably on to 4 a.m. by now.
Damn, time goes so quick.
Yeah.
1 minute it's 3 a.m. and the next is 3:01.
1 hour it's 3 a.m. The next hour it's 4 a.m. Shit's
I know it goes by so fast. Where does the time go?
I didn't mean to act so.
Nathan, it looks like your phone
Sorry,
fell
bro.
into the sun and then you barely got it in time. It's only your face
It
in the
did.
ceiling, but partly.
Nathan, did you see my screen? Did you see what I saw? Ooh, it's a little one. My fault, Gengi. My fault, Gengi. My fault. I didn't mean that.
Come on. Oh.
No, Nathan, you saw what I saw, right?
Hamud.
You say you did.
I wasn't looking at my phone.
Give me it.
Hamud.
There was a
Hey guys,
boom bomber.
Oh god.
face reveal.
I don't know.
Face. It's a Nathan face reveal. That's what we're calling this episode. Nathan face reveal.gov.
Hey guys, I know this may shock you, but this is my actual literal face. I'm a biblically accurate angel. Be not afraid.
I kind of am. Got me shaking in my kilt.
I said be not afraid. Come on, dude.
I'm not gonna
You
come
know
on a
what?
dude.
Be better.
I'm not gonna come on a dude accurate bibble angle. I'm not
What?
gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna
What?
come on a dude.
Ain't about that life.
I ain't about it. Oh, it's scarier than the angels. Bring it back.
You man. You sit over there and chuckle. You chuckle, you laugh. You know biblically accurate angels are hot. What all those eyes do?
Dude, oh my god.
I'm so lost in your oceanic eyes. Feels like I'm drifting. I don't know if that's the lavas of hell melting my body, or if it's me melting under the heat of your love, baby. It's probably
That's
the
not
lavas
how
of
it
hell,
goes.
considering
That's not how it goes.
considering I committed all 7 deadly sins right before I died. But like, you know.
God just watched your 7 deadly sins speed run, and he's just like, damn it, he PR'd.
Damn it! You gotta admit that was a good time.
24 seconds, yeah. Let's
Yeah!
go! Yeah,
3
baby!
minutes!
Let's go!
3 minutes! Yeah!
How would you even know? Nathan, if you
I
had
love that
to...
Markiplier
Alright,
clip.
here's my topic. If you guys had to speed run the 7 deadly sins, what would your tactic be going into it blindly?
Oh, what are the 7 deadly sins?
Come,
Interesting.
orgasm,
I'd
forget.
acquire.
I need
That's
a
all of
list.
them. That
It
was
is
all of them.
greed, wrath, envy. Let's see, greed, wrath, envy. Is it pride? Jealousy is envy. Greed, wrath, envy, pride. I think hate. That's wrath. Fuck.
Oh.
Fridge.
Cridge is not one of the deadly
Ain't a
sins.
deadly sin, bro.
I don't think he's a deadly. Oh my god, Nath, Cridge, I'm sorry, I gotta do ya. I gotta finish this speedrun, man. I'm on my way.
You gotta do Cridge.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Only way.
Alright, but I call it next.
No, it's my turn with the Cridge.
No, I said
I'm gonna
next.
tell Mom. I'm gonna tell Mom.
Yeah, tell mom.
I'm gonna tell mom it's my turn with Nathan's girlfriend. Yeah.
I haven't even gotten a turn yet. Come on, man.
I get a turn before. I don't care that she's yours. I'm trying her first.
Dude, come on.
Mine.
Maybe a
No.
It's nice.
I haven't even got to try.
Nice talk, but time for the durability test. For this test, here to my right is a chainsaw, right? Now, because your cock was so good, we have to test how long it could. What the fuck is it? I don't know where I'm going with this.
Damn,
I'm too busy. I'm too
ripped
busy
off my
trying
dick, turned me into chainsaw, man.
Thank you, really cool,
I'm sorry, little one.
Guys, I pulled my cock out. I apparently turned it to a cock.
Oh no.
Doctors, while giving a circumcision, I'm sorry, little one. I'm sorry, Gamora.
All things you don't want to hear in a circumcision. Oops. That was a little more than just a little off the top.
Nathan, I feel like this is what YouTube Shorts would have looked like if it was made in like 2011. Just you. Right now.
Raw.
Chris, how's your
And?
Fortnite game going?
I'm not seeing it.
I'm kind of struggling here. I'm too busy trying to focus on here than podcast my fault, gang.
Oh yeah.
Because if I were to not look at this, I'd probably just be brain dead.
Yo, who's the hottest Fortnite character?
Oh my god,
Good question.
Yuletide Ranger. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm such a flower
Really?
boy. He's gonna make me a flower boy. Oh my god.
What?
Really?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Take a look inside of yourself and just ask,
Ninja.
is that really who
It's
you choose?
Ninja. It's Ninja.
Ninja Blevins?
Yeah.
Craig Ninja Blevins?
Yeah.
No way. That's
yeah.
up there for hottest Fortnite characters. Ninja Blevins.
I thought we were gonna place bids with that.
Dude, Critch, who's your pick?
Can you give me some choices?
Pick me, Chris. Pick me.
Oh no, the flamingo dude they gifted me.
I'm right here.
Critch has chosen Calamity.
Nah.
And
Did he have
finally,
face of flamingo?
for my top pick, Fish Sticks.
Oh.
I would do unholy things to his little fish body. And that's all for hottest Fortnite characters.
Fish sticks is the last 7 deadly sin, and trust me, I already speedran that thing.
What? When you look up 7 deadly sins in the Bible and you look at lust, it is just fish sticks.
It's just fish sticks.
The only word there.
Look what I got. Look what I got, Batman, and it's fish sticks.
I would say the most hot Fortnite
no.
skins between Ninja Blevins and LeBron James.
Eric, why is all yours dudes?
Yours was a fish. Yours was a fish, Nathan.
Don't bring the fish into this.
Bro yearns for the fish.
Uh-oh.
I want to go back to the primordial ooze. The fish is the best bet.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. I want that
Yeah.
primal... Ugh. I take a nap on podcasts.
Me when the primal. Oh.
Ugh.
It's just right.
Everyone, let's take a, don't wink at me. Don't wink
Sorry.
at me, gay Aussie.
Sorry, Sorry, podcast. That was a camera bit. If you're listening on Spotify, you won't be able to see what happened, but I gave him an ear grin and flashed a wink.
you can. You actually can. I've set it up like that. So, oh my god. Oh. Don't furrow your brow at me either, Nathan. I saw that. No.
I have really good facial control because of speech.
Fish
So they've
sticks.
done so much time in speech.
Everyone, let's take a nap on the podcast so then we can have a 13-hour podcast. Oh my god, our watch time's gonna be crazy.
See, he wants to take a nap because of how heavily slept on he is.
So true. Man, he's speaking.
Underrated character.
While you were busy being slept on, I was busy being stepped on. We are not the same.
Oh. Kill him. Marines when they found Osama's
My balls
cave.
hurt.
Oh. I guess it works for that too, I guess.
The Baki yearns for the
So, like, if you were a Marine, what flavor of crayon do you think would, like, be your favorite?
blue. Gotta
Of
be blue.
cram?
What?
Crayon.
Oh.
Crazy art. With a Z.
Ooh, that's the high quality stuff.
It's like CRA.
I'm gonna say red because I'm a cherry guy at
Art.
heart. I'm a little cherry boy. You feel me?
I don't want to feel.
First you say you're a flower boy, then you say you're a
gonna
cherry
do it.
boy. Make your mind up. You're an indecisive boy is what you are.
That's beside the point. Have you guys seen the latest? Oh, okay. Actually, Nathan does look blind. Nathan looks blind as shit. I would believe that.
I can't see what you're talking about.
He's blind.
Is that why you don't get any bitches? You aren't seeing
Oh,
anyone?
Yeah, I'm currently not seeing anyone. Sorry, girl. What else can I say, really?
Nathan got that blind riz.
Damn, girl. Went blind staring at something hot. It weren't the sun. It were
Oh,
It
you.
wasn't even you. Oh.
Wait, he put
My
down
What?
his...
My fucking. Oh, I fell
Me when I fall. Me when I'm 90 and I'm falling.
down the
Damn, girl.
Oh, I fell.
If I was blind, would you be my eyes?
And they say yeah, and then you gouge their eyes.
Then I remove their eyes.
Hey, you asked for this.
I'm blind. I can't hear your screams.
Damn, girl. Is that Badonka? Is that Badonkadonk a Sam's Club sample? Because I want a taste test.
Oh, my eyes are up here. I'm blind. I can't see where they are.
She got trolled. She got.
God, and if I
Nathan
eat this,
did.
I'll
God damn.
No. Oh.
No.
No. My eyes are up here. I know.
Hey Nathan, you want to see something cool?
Mm.
Oh wait, you can't.
Which is when they sold me the most poisonous.
Wait, Nathan, look at me real quickly. Nathan, watch this. You ready? You ready?
Whoa, look, I did it too. Whoa.
No.
No way.
No. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains.
No. I just caught my guitar so it didn't fall.
I know you
it was-
said no to me.
No, I was, but as soon as I said it, my guitar started to fall on my vinyl player, so I had to catch it.
Imagine that, like he's like,
Double
it's like
kill.
I made this song for you. Here, let me sing it for you. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains, and she just no.
That's me for real, for real. 28 and counting.
28. You're 0 and
28.
28. You got that Browns record. You 0 and
Yeah.
28.
Once I hit 30, I'm gonna have a party.
Dude, you gotta get
I'm
back on the
talking
offense.
cake.
You gotta get back on
Bounce
your offense.
house.
Bounce, yeah. Oh my god.
Bazooka.
Offense, you say?
Call your girl a bouncy house the way she would bounce.
Well, you caught my attention.
Nathan, don't forget, whenever you get a girl, I already called dibs.
No, I'm going on offense, Gehrig.
Even when you win, you lose.
I'm getting me a
Nathan.
nice new wife beater.
Oh.
Sorry, bro, I got distracted.
Sir, I didn't know you were the class.
We're talking about hitting women.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you missed out a lot.
Get me back on the conversation. I got a little distracted.
We started out by talking about monkey
I was telling him how
boxing.
my record with women is 0 and 28.
Probably 72 and
Damn.
There's no way you're higher
Cridge
record
is
than me.
72 and 0. Cridge don't take no L's.
actually, technically.
Go on.
Go on, sir, please. I am dying to hear this. Nathan
You're
looks
dying,
like-
alright.
Nathan looks like a mom that just found sunglasses in a Walmart. It's like, I should try these on.
Oh wow, they're exclusive. I don't
Dude,
know.
don't even. I'm a high V mom. You know it.
Nah, you Target at best. You Target at best.
I actually despise Target.
Why?
I went up to a Target once. It was a Target nearby. Well, a Target nearby, about an hour away. I went into the Target once, and I had my guitar with me, and I went with Vaughn, and I was asking if I could play my guitar in the parking lot, and they're like, "If you do, we will call the cops." So I despise Target.
They gave you a warning.
True. They could have just waited. They could have like baited
You could
you.
have been like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." Then we'd be like, "Yeah, we got him."
Ladies and gentlemen,
Why did he turn from the kid to the
We got him.
thornberries?
oh yeah, I still have to get a framed picture of Theodore Roosevelt for my room, for my dorm. I told my mom, like, one condition of me going to college is I have to get a framed picture of Theodore Roosevelt for my dorm.
Just get a life-size cardboard cutout. Cuddle with him at night. Easy. Big dubs.
All right, Gary, I want inspiration, not horn dog mode. All right.
Theodore Roosevelt body pillow. Look it up. Get it on Amazon.
Oh my
You're good.
God.
Oh wait. Actually,
The
look
white
that up.
around
Let's
the
see if
body is not the natural wool color, by the way. I'm just saying. It was actually a black background before I came along.
Damn.
All right.
For that body pillow, they would like have to have like extra stuffing for that thing.
What?
You calling him fat, dude?
Yes.
You, as president of the Theodore Roosevelt fan club, I have to kick your. You're lucky I have to censor myself for "By George." By George, to the moon.
By George Clooney or George Bush or George other Bush.
Curious George.
Oh, I found, dude.
Yeah.
In Chris, on Netflix they have Spanish Curious George, and it's Jorge.
No.
It's Jorge, man. They turned him to Jorge. That was my reaction, Nathan. I promise you.
The man in the Armarillo hat. No, that's not yellow. What the hey is yellow?
What the hey?
You don't know
Bridge?
what
Cridge, what's yellow in
What
Spanish?
the fish? You're dumb, Nathan. You're actually dumb. You literally fucking said it.
It is Amarillo?
Mario, what?
No, it's
I'm
The-
geeking right now. I don't know.
No, Nathan, it's flour. I promise.
color yellow is called yellow flower?
Trust me,
No, in
Chris.
Spanish,
I know
what is
Spanish.
yellow?
Flower. It's fucking flower. Nathan, hear me out. It's flower.
You're just saying that because you're a flower boy.
Oh my god, I'm such a flower boy. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Welcome back
we
to the
know.
Welcome back to the Flower Boy podcast. I'm your host, Flower, and there's them two are boys.
Actually, I identify as, but
As a what?
I don't know what I identify as anymore. I'm lost. Who am I?
Oh my god, you're a flower boy. Oh my god. And Chris definitely is
I
a
am
flower
most
boy.
certainly not that.
You
No.
definitely are. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
It is Armarillo.
I told you. And then you're like, no. Vengeance.
I had to be sure. I said, is it Amarillo? And you're like, no, it's flower. And I'm like, oh, this guy's a little flower boy. He's a little flower boy.
Vengeance. Where is she, Nathan? Where is she?
Look what I got, Batman. It's a little punny.
No. Joker, you can't.
There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do anything I want, Batman.
No. No.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Little punny scratched me while I was...
A little Latino boy
No.
strapped a razor blade to the end of it. If you know, you know.
If
You're a
you
real
know,
one.
you know. If you're a real one, if you're an OG, you know this one. Every OG knows this one. You can ask your grandpa, he'll be like, "Oh, I know that one."
Yep. I like
If you
how
ask your
all that's playing on my
great-grandpa, he'd
YouTube
be
right
like,
now is just a
"Oh."
bunch of Irish landscape is what's playing on my YouTube.
Ew.
Shut up.
Shut up, man in the flower
Oh,
You
hat.
ain't a real one. You don't know.
Have you seen the?
You leave me and my flower hat out of it.
And it's like a fully, it's like a whole bird
What?
being cooked on the pan.
What videos
No
are you
Doobie?
watching?
Nut.
What videos are you watching? You scare me, Chris.
The rat ones.
No.
Crazy. I haven't.
Yeah.
Wait, have you guys been watching any like movies or shows or anything?
I watched the
Yeah, actually.
Spider-Man.
How was
Ooh.
it? I've heard it's been.
I
pretty-
watched,
heard it was really good.
And it's a really good show. I love.
Wait, hold on. Which
a lot of people
Spider-Man?
don't like the movies, bro. I mean, it's all right. Spider-Man's all right. I just don't like how it was made, and then there was like, oh, it's a new sequel, man.
Which Spider-Man? The new one? The new one?
Yeah.
Ah.
I
That's one I
wanted
wanted
to
to go
watch
see.
Yeah.
I watched
Yeah.
I watched Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and that one's hilarious.
That's a good.
But I also
movie.
watched Shawshank Redemption, and one of my friends laughed at the Brooks was here scene. You guys know that one?
Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen that movie too.
So the Brooks was here scene is one of the guys, Brooks. He's been there his entire life. Finally gets out of the prison and tries to make it on his own and can't. So he writes Brooks was here. He carves it into the rafter and then he hangs himself on it. And one of my friends laughed at that scene.
Oh my god. Another one of these.
And my other friend who was showing us the movie, he was like, I've seen this movie like 15 times with people. I've never heard anyone laugh at all at that scene. And he's like, come on, you gotta admit, it's funny. And we're all just looking at him like, what?
It kind of is though. I get it. I see the vision. Nathan, I know you'd be watching anime and shit.
You think you lift your glasses up and say
What?
actually?
Actually,
Actually, it's art.
that is actually hilarious.
Here you go, phone. This is what I see on the daily. Surprise. I see a real one each day.
Your vision is just completely just cut in half. You can only see up.
I can only see you up because the people that let me down.
To look at people, you have to be like, you can never wear a
Yeah, why
hat
you think my
again.
neck is always pointed so low?
You have to bow down to everyone to see.
I'm making eye contact with you. I promise.
You just don't know it.
Nathan, you actually look blind right now. You're just
If
barely
anyone tries to
peeping
spy on
over
him
it.
from above, he just I already saw
What are you talking about? I'm not blind. I can see perfectly fine.
He's like cross-eyed.
I just can't see you, or the TV in front of me, or 5 feet in front of me,
Or my hand.
or in front of me. But I'm not blind. I just can't see.
Chris, okay. Nathan, I'm gonna explain the Johnny Cash bit that we had. So we were playing Siege, and I was like, Nathan, we just gotta play Siege at least once before you uninstall it. He's like, fine. And we were actually having a pretty good time. Nathan would die right off the bat, and I was actually popping off.
You were?
And yes. But
Yes.
while we were playing it, one of us, I don't remember which, was it me or you that like started it?
It was me.
originally? Oh, it was because I know what it was. You started talking about how your friend or one of your relatives taught you how to sing similar to Johnny Cash and stuff, and I was like, I hurt my dick today. And then it just went awful from there. It was so bad. It was like probably 4 hours.
I think it was specifically.
straight.
I think it was like specifically. I lost my dick today, but I did not lose my balls.
What was that one? I forgot what it was. We were trying to make a song. There was something about balls. The game chopped off.
Where did my balls go, John?
Yes.
The classic.
I still have it, and it's fully written down.
Bruh, I forgot how the song went.
We need to make
Oh, it's
Said it was just lasagna, but my balls are oregano. Where did my balls go, John?
We need a Big Bungus and Lil Shat song for
Oh,
the
I remember.
podcast.
We do.
We need to make one, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Put us in the studio.
We do need to make
How
one.
did the producer tag go?
Huh?
What?
How did the little Shad song? Man?
Big Bungus and Lil Shat on the
Shad.
beat.
Oh, little Shad on the beat.
Dude, that
Middle
that
school
song
20
took
years
like
later.
4 seconds. Literally, everything was just completely one taked. There's literally parts where I'm
Way
not
God
even
intended.
on beat.
She drinks loosely, cannot detain her. I love that song. And STD was a favor.
That one was kind of a bar. I'm gonna suck on her toe without making
It was.
That one kind of goes hard. I'm not gonna lie.
That was hard.
Yeah.
I'm.
Speaking
Garrett
of
convinced
hard,
someone to send
how
him
was your
beat today
guys'
on
day?
Overwatch.
Dude, we were like, as soon as we joined, Vaughn's like, Nintendo girl.
Yep.
And I was like, instantly, I was like, Morrow girl, send feet, please. Dude, it took the entire game, and then at the end, it literally took me going, I'll send you a Reese's. And then right as soon as it ended, she was like, GG's, and I was like, feet? Question mark? And then she goes, fine. Dude, that's the biggest
He was
win
pulling,
I
and
ever
then
took in my life.
and then the game. It's the saddest love tale ever. You guys start to fall for each other, and the game's like, no, and
No.
it separates you two.
Dude, true. Me and Vaughn were also playing a game, like, I would say probably about, like, 5 days ago or something, and the entire time we were just tormenting this girl named Mommy for real, and I kept saying it was my turn with her boyfriend. I was like, it's like, cough him up, it's my turn. And then she's like, no, he's mine. And I was like, I'm gonna tell mom. I'm gonna
You
tell
should have said
mom.
no.
Nuh-uh.
I'm
No,
gonna tell
he's mine.
mom. It's my. You had him. You had him for the past rest of your life. It's my turn.
It is my turn with the boyfriend. Cough him up. But yeah, after that day,
He likes
she
me more.
literally
You forgot your
blocked us.
anniversary.
She literally blocked us, me and Vaughn, on every single social media
No.
and in the game.
Gamer move.
Dude, it was a good time. We messed with her and talked with her for the longest time. We also made up lore between me and Vaughn that we were gay, but I wanted to see other people at the same time and have 8 flower boys on one futon.
What is it?
Dude.
I don't know.
It was
Kieran's been flowery lately.
it started as an inside joke with myself for like a week straight where I'd just be like, oh my god, I'm such a flower boy. And then I turned it into an inside joke with me and Vaughn and Nat Dog.
I got the dog in me. Hey yo.
Me when.
Kinda gay.
That's what I was.
I wasn't expecting gay bestiality moments on the podcast, I'm not gonna lie.
Those are my favorite moments.
Don't
Expect
raise
them
your
at all
eyebrows
times.
at me before you say that. You raised your eyebrows like it was gonna be a wholesome moment. You were just like, those are my favorite times. I love having those times with my
I didn't even
friends."
mean to do that. That just happened naturally.
You're getting so
Gay
you're so
bestiality is
immersed.
always a wholesome moment.
Quote of the day.
I
We're
I
gonna
feel
do
like if
one
I
more
just
time
stay
with it.
straight faced like this, I can tell you anything.
Have you guys seen
Garrick,
the one,
you're a good
the
friend.
one video of the guy going,
I've always
"Never
appreciated
tell
you.
his dog." Why? Because he's gay. What do you mean by that? He's been
Can't
humping
tell
the
I'm
other
lying, can
dog.
ya? Can ya? When I
The other
stay straight
dog
faced like
is
this, you can't tell I'm
cute.
lying.
It's hard to tell
Sir,
when you're
that's actually what-
lying
that's
because
actually-
your face is in like a little frozen over window.
Garrick, yeah, you have an average sized personality.
I feel like whoa.
See? Hard to tell if I'm lying or not,
I feel
isn't
like
it?
if I looked into a random meat locker, this is what I would see through like the little frozen area on the window. It's just Nathan staring like that and be through it. He's just sitting there.
Yeah. You don't know, Chris, but I work in a slaughterhouse actually.
He'd be carrying meat.
What?
And I've been full-time working out of high school. So I've been clocking 40-hour weeks. And first day there, out of high school, my job was to kick buffalo heads down a hill. I got paid for it.
How
That was
much?
my job. I
How
had to
much?
kick buffalo heads down a hill, 13 an hour.
Oh
That
my
sounds
god.
like how they practice soccer in a third world country, Nathan. That sounds awful.
I'll tell you what, got some distance on that bad boy. Oh,
You bend it like Beckham.
my first day working there. Oh yeah. You know
yeah,
it.
Yeah, baby.
Then I do the knee slide all the way down the hill and kick it again. Kick it back up to kick it back down.
Mhm.
But my first day there, I've been working there for a while now, like a couple years. My first day there, I opened a power wash, or I opened a barrel to power wash it. They're like, yeah, the barrel should be cleaned out. You can go ahead and wash them now. Opened up a barrel and there's just a cow head sitting there staring at me. First day.
Said hi.
And there's this severed head sitting there staring at me. I'm like, hey, bud, how's it going? How's the family? I'm going to leave you in there for a little bit longer. I'm going to let you simmer for a bit. It was funny because it was like only that barrel. It was only the one that had the head in it.
That is like
Really
that is so traumatizing for anyone else except for you, because you like bestiality.
Like is an understatement.
I've never been so uncomfortable but horny at the same time.
You guys are coming on a little adventure.
Are you walking your dog? Are we gonna walk your dog with you?
Yeah, for an hour
Bad.
outside at midnight.
How much time we got in all this?
We're gonna
Are
go
you
where,
guys-
where the fan is noisy.
Are you guys good?
You want to see what I
Going to,
got
like,
from my work?
12:45?
12:35 would.
Yeah.
No.
Oh wait, here. No, not you there, Chris. I forgot you left 2 hours. Oh no,
Sorry,
not
bro.
the
I
school.
forgot we
idiot.
got time zones. I was like, nah, bro. I ain't about to spend 2 more
It'd be
hours on.
minute 35
Bridge.
at whatever your time zone thing's at. 'cause
Oh
I think
yeah,
it's
yeah, right.
10. Yeah, yeah.
Fridge, look at this. Look at the camera right now.
I gotta.
This is my skull.
Oh my god.
I have 2 of these. They're both pig skulls.
That was your skull. Wouldn't your head be full of?
No, I never got head before, so I was able to duplicate.
You
Well, you
skull
got that
fucking the
ROC
shit
kid
out of
type
that
helmet, bro.
thing. Get that.
You already know. You already know.
Yeah, you should watch the stream. It's
Yeah,
really
let me-
funny right now.
Let me
This
click
here-
on it, let me-
This is my skull.
Yeah. What is it? We'll
Its
probably
name,
get
it's a pig skull. Its name is Anacron.
make-
It's the Greek poet that influenced Edgar Allan Poe. He was a poet from, like,
you can't
456
copy- you
BC.
can't copyright it, but then you can't copy
What the
Macaroon.
fuck are you playing right now, Chris?
Playing Dying Light, bro. What are you talking about?
Playing Dying Light.
Oh my
Tell me
god.
game.
Minecraft.
I have another
I
skull
haven't-
named Edmund.
That boy be swinging. Oh my god.
That's not Minecraft.
Minecraft.
What'd you do to the
gameplay.
creeper?
Minecraft.
You bought my son Minecraft. He asked
no,
for
no.
Minecraft.
Wait, no, Nathan. Here, let me help you feel more immersed.
Oh god, I can. It's
Oh, thank you. Did finish.
Oh my god.
Oh,
that
Gearing.
much weekend.
No, you know. Chris. Guess what I'm doing in college?
Porn.
Guess what I'm doing in college?
Porn.
So next year I'm learning German. This year I'm taking philosophy and creative writing.
Get in there, boy. Get in there, Chris. You better get in there, Chris.
Guess-
You better get in
I was
there.
gonna say, when you play games, you know, what's that one game called? COD 2, I think. No
Yeah.
Russian. What's the game? What's that game?
I think it's Modern Warfare.
Hit
isn't
him
it?
with the Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
No
Yeah,
Russian.
Yeah, it's just speaking German.
MW2, yeah. But Chris, guess who I matched with on a personality test?
Me.
Someone that's German.
Adolf
Oh,
Hitler.
No.
I'm learning German, philosophy, and creative writing, and I matched with Adolf Hitler.
No.
Yeah,
The third one didn't work, so we'll send the fourth.
Whatever school he goes to, keep an eye on him, please. Get in there, Chris. You
Wunderbar.
better get in there,
Oh,
boy.
no, I'm supposed to get in.
Let's just say the first one I applied for
Oh.
was an art school.
Oh, there's another one. You want to see him explode? I missed. I missed. Oh, shit.
Wait,
Wow, he exploded for real, for real.
On the zombies. Minecraft
hear him? Did you hear him?
gameplay.
Did you hear him?
Open that door.
Minecraft gameplay, very different. Enough of Minecraft gameplay. Let's go to Minecraft gameplay.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Angie.
Why the fuck did he just casually explode? That was like way too much blood for the human body.
Okay, here.
I think my third Reich is gonna be opposite, where I'm gonna find a certain like minority and I'm gonna beef them up.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm gonna give them like a bunch of stuff.
No, stop it. That we're gonna get in
Alright, Gary.
trouble.
So, Little Blicky,
You're going to get in trouble.
Little Blicky, or the Big Blicky?
Big Blicky, hit him with that big blick. Oh my god.
I think as a fear, my plan is gonna be I'm just gonna promote ultimate peace.
I'm watching.
I'm gonna
Nathan
reestablish the
explode
German good
zombies in
name.
Minecraft, and I'm hearing.
Just fart. I don't know.
Chris-
Yes, I'm the one doing that.
Yes, Nathan's playing Minecraft, and Chris is spreading propaganda.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm saying how when I'm next to be Führer, I'm just gonna promote ultimate peace.
Nathan, you kind of look like John Lennon with those glasses.
Imagine all the people. You know, in reality, all John had to do was imagine there wasn't a 308 pointed at him, and he would have been
Imagine there
fine. So
were.
that's kind of on him.
If he would have imagined there weren't people, he would have been perfectly fine. There wouldn't have been people to kill
Imagine
him.
there's no bullets.
Flying between my eyes.
Flying gorilla.
Flying gorilla. Have you seen the ads for that game?
Yeah. I
Dude,
love
that's
the one
it.
flying, the game Flying Gorilla.
It's like, please install my game, Flying Gorilla, and then like mid-conversation, he just accidentally hits a post and just explodes.
I missed.
Beautiful.
I missed. I'm good. Hi.
Oh my
Oh, Genki.
That was so overkill.
My fault, gang.
Nathan, did you mute yourself? I've seen your mouth move, but you haven't said anything.
His mic is messed up. Nathan,
No,
can you
he's doing
say
this on
something
purpose, I think. I think he's doing this on
Say
purpose,
something
he's
random.
trolling.
Can you say some random stuff? Just start blabbering.
Hey, what'd that mouse do?
I'm
We're joking, and I ain't got
Look
up
at my
with it yet.
son, Nathan. Look at my son, Nathan. Nathan ate my son. I'm putting
And
that
now,
to a YouTube short
I'm
so you
gone.
get thrown in jail.
I'm gone.
Me when I see your girl.
Dude, I haven't even seen her yet. What the heck, dude? Is that why I'm 0-28? Is that just what you do every time? You can have the coon back, I'm sorry. Come on, man.
There's another girl in that Holocaust museum, but as soon as I start just...
I forgot about the Holocaust Museum.
I never
I
forget.
hate it.
Hashtag never forget. Hashtag Holocaust Museum. Hashtag for the lols.
That's actually why I'm taking German.
Oh my god. Chris, are you like a pro in this game? Are you playing
Yeah,
for
but
FaZe?
I haven't played this game in a long time.
Is that what happened to Colorado Girl? Is that why she wasn't there when I went back?
Oh, I'm dumb as fuck. Look at that.
Is that?
Immersive
Look at me, Gary.
bro.
No.
Did you mac on Colorado Girl? Did you? That was the one, Gehrig. Gehrig, that was the one.
Oh, what's
Come
up,
on,
Gary?
man.
Whoops.
Come on, man.
Whoops. let me move this shit real quickly.
I'm scared. Oh, we're good. Oh, he can't catch me through here, bro. Hold on. I'm dead.
Hey, it just isn't enough. Every Joe in 35, Gehrig, huh? Ah.
Oh, that just makes it even worse.
Oh, since I power wash, I'm mainly working alone for like hours at a time, and I came up with this great idea for like a series called Vinny and the Boss, where it's two Italian mobsters, and one's Vinny, one's the boss. And like one of my favorite bits that I came up with is you come to my house, On the day I'm celebrating, sitting here holding my cake. All right.
You're a cake sniffer.
You interrupt my sweet treat. I'll give you one of your own. Vinny, take him out back. Give him something sweet. Show him a good time. Boss, I just started this thing with like this girl and everything, and I don't always swing that way, but like, you want me to do it? I'll do it. I'll have sex with him, but like, can't you make someone else do it? Jesus Christ, Vinny, I meant kill him. And that was like one of the bits I came up with.
Oh my god. Whoa, yo! Oh, there's another one.
Oh, the other bit.
Metering sex.
The entire dynamic is Vinny is actually like really wise, but he's really dumb. Like he's not smart, but he's wise sort of deal, and he doesn't know how to read. So like he's like one of the detectives have him, and he's like interrogating him, and he's like, read the writing on the wall, and he's like, how's this for writing on the? Oh wait, no, it's like no, it's the writing on the wall don't mean shit if I can't read it.
All that says on the wall is just
That's
a
good.
gobbledygook dick and soup.
Gobbledygook?
Gobbledygook dick and soup. Yes. Yes.
Put what in that soup? How much?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
How much?
Do you want extra gamer girl foot shavings on that, sir?
Yeah.
That's gonna be $5 extra. We're running out of them in the bag. They're all shredded up. I'm not gonna lie. They're all shredded up.
Double it, make it 10. Double it, make it 10. Double it, make it 10. You already know.
When I get my whenever I get like a meal at a restaurant and stuff, and they give me like the bill and stuff, I'm like, double and give it to the next person.
He's such a good guy, dude. Just paying it forward. Paying it forward. Paying it double.
Alright, bro. Listen, I'm in debt, right? But double it or give it to the next person.
Double
Actually,
it, give it to the next
Alright,
person.
now you're in twice as much amount of debt as I am. So here's your choice. Double it.
I'm not allowed at the doctor's office anymore because last time I went, they handed us a bill and they were like, make sure you pay it on time. And I was like, thanks, you too. And well, now he had bills to pay and he didn't like it anymore. So yeah, I'm not allowed at my doctor's office.
Look at that.
Don't ask what happened to the patient's ear. You do not want to know.
You came on him, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
I was confused what they meant by a wet willy.
I'll show you my wet willy. Why are you giving me that pair of bracelets? I don't want them.
No. You will not put me
officer,
in
can we use silk?
bracelet.
Can we use silk ropes this time? The handcuffs hurt.
Can you use your sheet and print one jab to carpet on it? Nathan, you're mostly there. Oh, never mind. You changed the angle. Now you're...
Hey guys. Officer.
I diagnose you.
Your Honor, my client pleads. Who cares? Can we move on with this case? I move to dismiss.
I moved. Movement denied. You don't get a move. Stand still. Stand still. Stop. Stop.
I should do that to someone. You know what? Movement denied. You can't move for 2 minutes.
Stand still. You can't move. You can't move. You can't move.
Oh no.
Oh, who's gonna stop? That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Everyone's days.
Way too horny. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know what you
Already
want.
know.
Oh my god.
Little bit of slumber, that brother gone.
My fault, gang. I may have
that brother gone?
Oh no,
I can't
bro.
see
Oh
anything.
no. Oh no.
It is now too dark for me to see.
I'm scared.
Nathan, I
I
don't think this is
can't
gonna
leave this
work.
room
Nathan.
anymore.
Nathan, I don't think this is gonna work.
Yeah, look at my screen.
Batman.
Look
Oh.
at my screen.
Oh.
And then look at the top right. Look how many enemies there are. I can't do
Man.
anything. Look,
All right now,
they're
if you can't
surrounding
hear
me,
it,
bro.
all Chris hears right now is just.
Look, if I
That's
just
what I
walk-
learned today.
Look at him.
When my guitar teacher meant finger A minor, he was talking about chords.
Yikes! Yikes!
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Well,
sir.
this is the last
Handcuffs
episode
hurt.
of the podcast, so
Yeah, for the next 5
Yeah.
minutes, bro.
With
5
me.
months.
Yeah.
The next episode of this podcast will come in a nice brick room
Podcast
with like metal
can't
bars,
Of course.
come. Podcast
featuring
can't
guest
come.
my cellmate.
His name is Jerome.
I can.
His name's Jorm.
Borm.
Jorm.
His
This is
name
my
is
cellmate
Warm.
Jorm.
Cellmate Warm. Hey guys,
Cellmate
here's my friend Warm.
He's actually quite cold-hearted.
He has a son
Yeah, he
named
don't like
Clam. And a daughter named David. You know what? Johnny Cash needs to write that song. A son named Clam.
A daughter named David.
A daughter named David.
It's a
just
boy
high school
named
girl.
Sue, but it's the opposite.
A daughter named David. I think that's worse, cause like Sue, you can like change it up a little bit, you know. But like David, what's she gonna do? You can't be like baby.
David Dandra.
David, like Toadette.
Oh, I actually cannot escape this.
All I'm saying, David claimed
The
200
people in my
foreskins.
basement be like,
She
Dude,
could
he-
be like
he
him.
Did. He did.
She could
Oh
be
my
like
God.
him.
Rack it up.
Maybe it's
Rack
meant to
it up,
be.
baby.
Maybe it's meant to be. I hear that name David. I'm like, oh,
I named my daughter David, and then I named my second son Goliath. It didn't go very well. Let me tell you.
your daughter's named David, huh? Daughter's named David?
Nathan's
Remind me
like,
again. What
I'll
did David
wait.
claim?
I'll wait.
What did
You
David
are
claim?
Jewish. You
18
are
years ain't that
Jewish.
long. 18 years ain't that long.
Well, actually, that is many days.
I like how Chris is just like timely adding into like certain conversations, and then you
No,
look
I
at his screen
just
and
don't
he's
know
just
what playing this game to be honest with you.
He'll
No,
just
yeah,
do
if you
certain
look at my
things and
screen,
just-
I don't know if you noticed this, but they're
No, I know.
surrounding me.
You're just popping off,
I can't
killing
just chilling here,
innocent things.
I just be chilling. You hear my character breathing? That's me, to be honest with you. They can't find me. Should I just, like, risk it and just start bolting?
Nathan
Should I
looks
risk it
like.
and just start running?
Yes, go Chris, go
Okay,
Chris.
hold
Well,
on,
well,
I need
Nathan turns into a TikTok star from 2016. You already know Nathan looks
I can't hit any of my shots,
TikTok
bro.
Booba. Don't smile, don't smile. Don't smile after I said that. Put the glasses down. Put the glasses down. No, no. I'm gonna shave off your eyebrows. All your facial expressions gone.
Eyebrows are like the most defining feature of my face other than my massive nose.
That schnauzer, you could fit like 2-liter pop cans in there, bro.
You can. My nose is like, my face is perfectly divided between nose and eyebrow. It's like a 50-50 split. That's all that's there.
That's like
Nose,
the,
eyebrow.
that's like the golden standard of beauty. That's like the ratio that the doctors used in old acupuncture and like old
Yep.
facelift stuff.
Nose,
Yeah.
eyebrow, and an unhingeable jaw, by the way.
Unhingeable.
Wait, hold on. Check this out.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, look at him, bro.
This is model.
Oh, he frozen in
Got a
time.
blast.
That boy, frozen holding
Disconnect.
tiny jar.
Okay, there we go. I've been disconnected. Internet. Anyway, this is modeled to be after like a pop can, right? This is same size, everything.
Oh my god. That's gonna be the thumbnail. We found the thumbnail.
And the worst part is, like, my jaw actually unhinges. Like, it straight up just goes off the hinge. And the worst part is, sometimes it gets stuck there, so I have to grab my hand and push it back into place.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh my god.
And every
That's
time I
jaw
yawn, it
dropping.
unhinges.
Ooh.
You can hear it too. I don't. Hold on.
Yeah, sorry, I'm watching this guy that's trying to take me down. Like,
Did you hear that?
Good again?
I think I did.
That's my jaw popping in and out of place.
Little do we know,
Everybody
Chris is
see
not
laughing,
actually playing a
everyone-
game. He's
everyone's
just
pointing laughing.
delusional and he's just beating up
Everyone
people.
pointed off at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh my
He's
I also
trying to
popped
get
my
up.
right shoulder out. Were you there when I did that, Gehrig?
What?
Oh, yeah.
During weights, I was doing hang clean.
Oh,
And
no, you
it,
told
like,
me about this though.
Yep. But I was doing hang clean, and I got it onto my chest, and I went to go drop it off, and my right arm didn't let go, and all of a sudden it pulled my shoulder out of its socket,
Ooh.
and I didn't want to tell him. I want to like have to go through like, yeah, I have boo boo.
I am
I want to be sent to the nurse's office. I didn't want to be like, I got boo boo. So I pretended to lift with my left arm, and I was like, God, it hurts. Got to the locker room, and I was like, I watched my dad pop his shoulder back in once. I'm sure I can do it. So I went to the shower room, and like I popped my shoulder in the shower wall. And Vaughn walks in while I'm popping my shoulder in, and he's like, Nathan, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm popping my shoulder back, and he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I saw my dad do it before. I figure it can't be too bad. And I popped my shoulder back in the bathroom, in the locker room, in the shower, like in that shower wall.
Nathan, you also
You
doxed
just said
someone, so I'm gonna have to edit that out. I'm gonna have to censor
You can just-
that little part.
Yeah, just censor his name. I've done it before too in a earlier part of the episode.
You did? We win.
Yep.
Win.
Have fun finding it.
No, now I'm gonna have to, dude, this is what I was talking about earlier with fucking Vaughn. This is why, because he doxes people just as much as you do.
Well, I mean, they already. Well, you just said his name.
No.
Motherfucker, he
Vaughn?
did it.
Yeah.
I'm in a podcast with Vaughn. He doesn't care. Vaughn literally
Yeah.
said
That.
no.
That's all I
was
said.
No, you said our teacher name.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Never mind. That was the only spot.
Yeah, because I was like, Vaughn, I'm literally in a podcast with him, and I had to cut out, I had to censor him saying his full legal name and the town he lives in, in the same
Heck
episode.
yeah.
I heard he
Dude,
set the whole thing up.
he literally like doxed himself.
Anyway, that's fun. Also, I was helping Vaughn. Before I went to South Dakota, I went to South Dakota on a week-long camping trip. And when I go camping, it is in the woods with a hammock. It is not like, oh, we're going glamping. We have a camper. We have a bunch of marshmallows, and we have a bunch of dildos to go fuck ourselves. It's just straight up an actual hammock in the middle of the woods. Any firewood we have, we process with axes and saws, like men. So we went out in the middle of the woods, and I went with a pinched shoulder because I pinched it during work. And so I had a pinched nerve in my shoulder that entire time. And after I got back, I had to help move the slate top of a pool table. And it hurt the second I picked it up. I had to bring it upstairs, back downstairs slightly. And I had it for like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. No, it was longer than that. Either way, I was holding this pool table for an insanely long time with a pinched nerve in my shoulder, and it hurt the second I picked it up. And after I put it down in the gator, Vaughn turned to me, and I was like, I need a second. He's like, what? And I was like, I need a second. He's like, that's like the first time I've seen you recoil in pain, essentially.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
be like that.
Because typically my way of dealing with pain is the old saddle up anyway, and my shoulder did in fact pop off, and it hurt a lot, a lot.
Every time I hear someone pop their shoulder, I always think of the Lego Bionicles, and you can just take off their shoulder. I'm like, ooh, is that how it feels like?
That was essentially me and weights.
Oh my
Ugh.
god, dude! He was like,
What?
That is the first time I've seen. He was like, wow, that's the first time I've seen you recoil in pain. And all I hear is Chris go, womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp
I
womp.
can't contain the silly.
I thought he said pop off, and I was like, yeah.
No, he just heard the womp womp, and it.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, womp.
After I go to me, dude, I just popped my shoulder. I don't know what to do. Hey, man, pop off, man. Oh, wait.
Hey, pop.
Wait, hold on.
Girl, you
Oh,
crazy?
no.
Pop off, girl.
Doctor, turn off my boo-womp inhibitors. But Raiden, it's...
What the fuck is a boo-womp?
You know, that funny sound from SpongeBob, the, boo-womp.
I don't see how this will help.
Just do it, Doctor.
I love that video.
Alright, it is 12:40, boys.
Oh, I have work in the morning.
Yeah.
It is 10:14, JK.
Shut the hell up, Chris. Shut up.
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Bully him. No, don't actually bully me. I'll come.
There was a shirt that someone wore, and I want to get it. He just said, "Don't bully me, I'll come," and I'll just.
We need to.
I'm gonna wear that to homecoming.
All
I was
three of
homecoming
us.
king, so when I go to return the crown, that's what I'm gonna be wearing.
Don't bully me, I'll come. Dude, if my girlfriend sees that, I'm dead. I can't survive from that.
It's either that or the T-shirt that says Trojan Field Tester.
Dude, Nathan.
Or
I just
the
realized
hat
you're the only
that
one
says
without a
autistic.
girl.
Yep. What?
Nathan's the only one without a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact. I was homecoming king and danced with one girl at homecoming.
Yeah, Nathan, you did it. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
baby. Yeah, baby. Oh my.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh
Have
my
you guys
god.
been
Oh.
you when I'm trying to eat that? You know what I would you know what I would always do?
Yes.
Move it a ball.
Like I'd be like you.
How did you do that? How did
Dude, we gotta edit that out. We have
We
to.
gotta edit that.
Boy, we gotta take that out. Goddamn.
How the
Boy, you
fuck
got
did
me
you
like
do
wah
that?
wee wah. I'm the only eye.
Yikes.
We messed up.
Okay.
You know,
You know, Big
that-
Royal, the one.
dude, I forgot about that. That was crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once.
They locked me in a room.
room.
A
A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The
The rats
made me
make me crazy.
Crazy.
I was crazy once.
They locked me in a room. A
A
rubber
rubber
room.
room.
A rubber room with rats. The
And
rats
rats
made me
make me
crazy.
crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room.
A
Rubber room with rats.
And
Rats
rats
made me
make me crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. Rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked
They
me
locked
in
me
a
in a
room.
room.
A rubber room. A rubber room with rats.
And
Rats
rats
made me
make me
crazy.
crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a
room.
room. A rubber
Rubber
room.
room.
A rubber room with
Rat.
rats.
Rat
Rats made me
crazy. Crazy.
Anyway, like that was actually just like straight up crazy, you know?
I feel like we just set off someone's OCD. They're not gonna finish this.
I didn't mean to do that.
they get that, and after, I hope someone was like having a trip, and after that, it just turns into a bad trip, and they wake up with a new pair of grippy socks and a jacket and a padded white room.
We have one AirPod in one ear, the other one is missing. The case is gone. The one-
Left pocket. Check your left
Their
pocket.
their left hand is rolled all the way up to their knees.
Check your ear.
They do like those little splotch painting things, and all they see in every single one is just Nathan.
I love the the meme where it's like dating a magician's all fun and games until you're making whoopee and he finishes and he says, "Hot, check your ear."
Making whoopee.
Yeah.
I can tell you
What?
get no picture. Who said?
Okay,
Damn,
dude, you
girl,
and your
you want a
girlfriend
whoopee?
obviously don't make whoopee. You guys have sex, all right? I don't even want to hear it.
Nathan, I have sex, Nathan. Nathan, you see, Nathan, I have sex.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
How can you have sex with no
Garrett.
bitches?
Garrick, it was me.
Mm?
Garrick, it was me, Garrick.
Regardless, I've been. Nathan, stop. No, bad Nathan. Bad Nathan.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Oh, I can
Good
see it
morning.
in your eyes. Oh my god. Dude. Okay, recap of the day. Here, we'll end it off with a recap of each day. So, everyone, I'll start, and then Chris, you go, then Nathan, you go. We'll do a little recap. Say your top 3 things of the day. Okay? I got feet pics on Overwatch. I called Nathan gay, and I pissed off Vaughn. Yippee! Alright, Chris, your turn. Yay.
I guess the 3 biggest things was this entire week or just today.
Hey, you can do the week. You can do since we last talked, to be honest.
I built this whole PC by myself. It's very nice. I got almost all used parts. Yeah, then keep your mouth open. Hold on.
I was yawning.
I got to build my entire setup. I was really happy. I guess the second thing, just hitting chest and getting a really good pump. Third thing, gym.
Do the clap thing, do the clap thing, do the clap thing. Yay. Yay.
Wow.
Nathan.
Good putt.
Sorry, I had to,
We golf for the win. We golf.
Mm-hmm. We ball.
We golf and we ball.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is great.
Get on with your things, boy.
Well, worst part of it was waking up. Then I went to work, cried a little bit. I showered, cried a little bit. Huh. Can we do like 3 worst things?
Yeah, you can do it.
All right, so I woke up, cried a little bit, went to work, cried a little bit. I showered, cried a little bit.
Yeah.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Those are, yeah.
Did the 3 worst parts of my day right there.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's a great way to end off the podcast.
Hey, hold on, you guys ever see Blazing Saddles?
Yes.
Yeah, I love the part where it's like, you're my guest. What do you like to do for fun? Well, I like to play chess. Grill. Let's play chess.
Do it again. Do it again. My fault. Yes, sir. But I gotta hop off for like.
Yep.
Hop off and pop off, dog, you know?
Alright,
Yes, sir.
Chris, we'll see you in 4 months.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Next podcast episode coming in 13 years.
Yeah, we'll see you guys then. Big hiatus coming up. Sorry, not sorry.
Guys,
New
this
song
stuff
coming
has been
out.
really hard for us, so we're gonna have to take a 3-month break.
Yep, mental toll on me, editor Jeej. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
3 months. Let's push for a year.
Yeah, we got this, boys. We got this. Go for that year streak.
Feature Gary. Use that as the censor bar.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, use that as the censor.
Thank you.
When we have to
Okay.
censor,
Don't say it again. I don't want to have to.
person Chris doxed,
Yeah,
We'll
Chris
use
Docs are PE teachers.
that he did not know at all in the slightest.
Yeah, but he just. All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
All right, we're off the air now.
I hate you all.
Everyone, right as soon as we end, just oh my god, thank fucking god, I hate.
Get me the fuck out of
Give me.
here.
I
right
need
after
out
is
of
like,
here.
Oh my god, I forgot.